Hey, Improv Tippers. Today's tip is by request. Someone sent me a question. I'm going to read it and tell you what my answer is. Hey, Paul, would you do an improv tip about backstage before a show? Your mental state, trying to be open and free. What do you do? What if you're in a bad mood, sad, or stressed? This is a great question. First of all, having been in the game for a few years and being as in love with improv as I am, when I'm backstage before a show, I'm very rarely sad or mad or stressed. I am excited. I can't wait to get out there and do the show. I love it. I've loved it for so many years, and each one is still as exciting as the very first one. I just can't wait to get out and do it. So that's not generally a big problem for me. And having been in it for a few years, all that nervousness that I felt at the beginning is now excitement. The day of a show, I'm driving around, I'm like, hey, I have a show tonight. I wonder what that's going to be about. And that's exciting to me. It's every single time it's exciting to me. But what do I do backstage? What do I do before I go on stage? Well, I'm a big believer in ritual. And in my classes and teams I work with, I do the same warm-ups over and over again. Sometimes I'll add ones that sort of deal with what we're talking about this specific night in class or something. But in general, I always have a couple that I return to. Why is that? Just sort of key yourself that you're moving from the normal world into the ritual space of theater. You're letting go of what your day was about and all things that stress you out and all those concerns, and now you're moving into this new space and you're going to do this new activity. And this is a tried and true thing that a lot of people use. Olympic athletes, professional athletes, they have a ritual they go through, like they envision what they're going to do, right? And this is not as elaborate as that, but it's along the same lines, just like we're letting go of the regular world and moving into the ritual space of theater. And Del was not a big believer in warm-ups. He didn't really like warm-ups. He thought that too big of a warm-up, you leave a lot of good stuff in the green room. And I sort of, over the years, have come to agree with that. I think warm-up should be very simple and has a couple of purposes. One is to, like that ritual does, move you from the regular world into the ritual space of theater, being ready to do the work at hand. Two is to sort of give you a chance to check in with your partners, right? Just make eye contact with everyone, just sort of so that you're all there, you're all in the same space, in the same moment, getting ready to do this thing. Too big of a warm-up, I mean, if you don't have it by the time you're backstage ready to go on stage, you're not going to learn it in the dressing room before you go on, right? That's what you have classes for, that's what you have rehearsals for. Right now, we're here, we're moving from the regular world into the ritual space of theater, we're checking in with everyone, we're on the same team, let's do this work. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. Beer Shark Mice's warm-up is very simple. We just simply chit-chat backstage and sort of check in with everybody. Hey, what are you up to? And blah, blah, blah. Just a minute here, a second there, and that's it. And that's all of our whole warm-up. Okay, and so let me know what you guys do for warm-ups. If you think you need a big warm-up or a small warm-up, or do you like warm-ups or not, or what works for you. I know it's a very personal thing, so I'm kind of interested to hear what you guys have to say. Leave me a note in the comments below and let me know what you're up to. So that's it for this week, and I'll see you next week. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please leave me a comment down below and tell me what you would like to hear an improv tip about. And also, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All the links are in the description down below. Thanks.